Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be looking at how Luo Fang survives a tense confrontation with Clear Eye Master using his hidden trump cards, discovers a legendary secret space chamber filled with tens of thousands of years of accumulated knowledge, and then races into the mysterious boat of Mausoleum along rival factions, all competing for control of one of the most coveted treasures in Universe Ocean. Before we dive in, kindly smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. The episode begins with Clear Eye Master standing on a massive rock near the black striped stone pillars, his eyes closed, his single-eyed shadow radiating faint light behind him as he endures the crushing pressure of willpower that radiates from those ancient pillars. Most ordinary universe masters cannot even get this close without losing consciousness, but Clear Eye Master is no ordinary being. He has survived close to 3 reincarnation eras, and in that time, he and Ultimate Arrow Master built one of the deepest friendships among all universe masters. When Ultimate Arrow was lost, that loss carved something permanent in Clear Eye Master's heart. And now, scanning the horizon, he spots a lone figure descending toward him. It is Luo Fang, operating under the name Silver Wings Horde Leader, the same being responsible for the fall of his closest friend. Clear Eye Master's expression hardens. His heart fills with intense resolve, though on the outside, he remains still. He tells himself that even if he cannot reach Luo Fang's original body to fully settle the score, he can at least overcome this one. Without hesitation, he transforms into a streak of white light and charges toward Luo Fang at 100 times time velocity. The other universe masters scattered nearby notice immediately. They recognize Clear Eye Master moving toward the human. Whispers pass between them. They suspect this is about Ultimate Arrow Master and 5 Chaos Master. They watch quietly. Not one of them steps in. This is not their business. Luo Fang has just settled cross-legged on the same enormous rock, preparing to meditate, when he catches the incoming flash of white light. He frowns, recognizes Clear Eye Master, and stands up slowly. His expression remains leisurely and relaxed as the white-robed figure approaches step by step, each stride covering tens of thousands of kilometers, leaving a trail of afterimages. Luo Fang corrects him right away, telling him that the name Silver Wings Horde Leader no longer applies, and asks him plainly what his purpose is. Clear Eye Master doesn't bother with pleasantries. He tells Luo Fang there is a score to settle, for any number of reasons. Luo Fang laughs in response. Now, here's where things get interesting. Clear Eye Master makes a comment about Luo Fang recovering quickly after being swallowed by the deep abyss and losing his Silver Wings true treasure. He tells Luo Fang he shows no fear, as if he finds it puzzling rather than impressive. And Luo Fang, listening to this, is secretly amused because he knows something Clear Eye Master does not. He's wearing the crazy demon extermination godly armor, which dramatically reduces the impact of soul attacks. And more importantly, inside his body, he carries Star Tower, a supreme true treasure that guards his soul. For Luo Fang, if he had to choose between facing 5 Chaos Master or Clear Eye Master, he would pick Clear Eye Master every single time. Clear Eye Master wastes no more words. The single-eyed shadow behind him expands, and an enormous mirror emerges from within his body, merging with that shadow until it feels like an enormous eye is staring down at Luo Fang from the air. A soul attack washes over Luo Fang. Then the white light from Clear Eye Master launches forward, transforming mid-flight into a dazzling 2-headed white dragon beast. It closes in fast and lunges at Luo Fang with both heads at once. The exchange is swift and decisive. Clear Eye Master's soul attack, which he describes as capable of stripping any opponent of all resistance, fails to affect Luo Fang at all. The beast disperses, revealing the white ruler-shaped true treasure hidden within it. That ruler tumbles away across the rock surface. Clear Eye Master is stunned. He cannot understand how his technique, Clear Extermination of Reincarnation, one of the strongest soul techniques in all of Universe Ocean, has done nothing to Luo Fang. Pressing forward with follow-up attacks, he finds Luo Fang simply moving out of reach, carrying the speed and precision of someone who has fully comprehended the Beast God path. His entire body has become an instrument of combat. In close range, Luo Fang holds the clear advantage over Clear Eye Master, forcing him down into the rock surface with enough impact to create a massive crater. Clear Eye Master scrambles out of the pit, his expression one of pure disbelief. He attempts to pull back, but Luo Fang continues pressing forward. Clear Eye Master eventually deploys his pinnacle domain-type True Treasure, unleashing waves of cyan light that slow Luo Fang down and buy himself enough distance to reach safety. From far away, he stares at Luo Fang, his eyes full of complicated emotions. He has just been forced by someone who has cultivated for only a couple of eras to use his strongest defensive measure. For a being as proud as Clear Eye Master, this is something he will not forget quickly. Luo Fang sits back down cross-legged, smiles, and tells Clear Eye Master that pushing him to use his domain-type True Treasure at full force is something he considers an honor. Then he closes his eyes, completely dismissing the man. Clear Eye Master snorts, transforms into light, and departs. Once he's gone, Luo Fang allows his expression to become serious. He was projecting confidence earlier, but the truth is, Clear Eye Master was a genuinely formidable opponent. Without the double protection of the crazy demon extermination godly armor and Star Tower working together to shield his soul, that encounter would have gone very differently. He reflects on this and makes a private decision. He cannot rely on True Treasures forever. He needs to sharpen his willpower until it reaches the level of a Universe Supreme Master. Only then will he be able to stand against beings of that caliber on his own terms. More than 20 Universe Masters watched this entire exchange from a safe distance, including Swallow Hawk Master. All of them expected Luo Fang to struggle. Instead, they watched Clear Eye Master, whose soul attacks have unsettled rivals across Universe Ocean for countless eras, get completely shut down and driven into a pit. The crowd is baffled. The most likely explanation whispered among them is that Luo Fang used his Mosha body, a body that has no soul, and therefore cannot be affected by soul attacks at all. Far away in the snowy internal domain of Universe Boat, 5 Chaos Master and On Yang Master are walking across an endless snowfield, unable to fly because the skies overhead are too hazardous. 5 Chaos Master stops mid-step, and his expression darkens. He has received word of what just happened at the black-striped stone pillars. Even Clear Eye Master was not enough to handle Luo Fang. 5 Chaos Master is not surprised that his soul attacks failed. What troubles him is something else entirely. After the confrontation, Luo Fang vanished. No one knows where he went, and 5 Chaos Master suspects, correctly, that Luo Fang is heading somewhere with a purpose. That purpose is revealed very quickly. After half a month of searching around the 16 black-striped stone pillars, Luo Fang locates what he has been looking for, the secret space chamber connected to the black token he obtains from 5 Chaos Master. He smiles to himself and flies toward the structure, which is so massive it dwarfs him completely. When he touches the wall, his hand passes right through it. He steps inside. What waits within is something none of us would expect from a simple black token. The interior space is vast and towering, and on the flattened rock walls of the rolling mountains inside, there are carvings stretching as far as the eye can see. Generations upon generations of messages, diagrams, maps, and technique records left by every previous owner of this black token, all the way back to a being called Nine Mortal Master, who started the tradition by hoping that future owners would leave behind something of themselves, so that those who had lived and eventually been lost to time would not be entirely forgotten. Luo Fang walks along the rock wall and reads through the records. There have been at least 20,000 previous Space Masters. Most left something behind, whether it was a diagram of their proudest technique, an updated map of the 2 Holy Lands universes, or simply a note. A handful deliberately cleared what others had built, like the 19,128th Space Master, Piercing Master, who boasts that he left nothing at all, and removed the accumulated map. Others contributed enormously. The 20,293rd Space Master, a Universe Supreme Master named Fanggu Ling, left behind the crazy demon extermination godly armor itself, along with other valuable pinnacle true treasures, as a gift to future generations. The 20,294th Space Master was 5 Chaos Master, who recorded that he received all of those gifts from Fanggu Ling and left behind notes on his own most powerful technique. Then there is nothing after that. 5 Chaos Master was the last owner, and now Luo Fang is a 20,295th. He searches the space with the full reach of the Shiwu wings and finds no physical true treasures remaining. 5 Chaos Master had intended to leave things here, but obviously took everything with him when circumstances changed. What Luo Fang does find, however, is the black crystal pillar at the mountain's peak, and when he channels his godly power into it, Three complete stereoscopic maps appear in his mind: Flowing Countless Mountain, Universe Boat, Tilted Peak Sector. All three of the most challenging lands, documented by nearly 900 space masters, who each added their own knowledge to the record over countless ages. Luo Feng's hands shake. He cannot contain his excitement. Before finding this, he had not dared attempt the route to the green token space, where the legendary Jia Fanzi left his valuables, because the path there is so perilous that even with Star Tower and the Shiwu wings, he feared he would not make it through. But this map changes everything. It documents safer routes, known hazards, and passages that have been verified by hundreds of contributors. He adds his own information to the map, and then carves his own entry on the rock wall, declaring himself the 20,295th Space Master, and noting with some amusement that the crazy demon extermination godly armor has now passed from Feng Guling to 5 Chaos Master to him. He leaves his entry half-finished, reasoning that he has only lived for a fraction of a universe era so far. There is much more to write in the future. After setting his Mosha body down near Black Stripe Stone Pillar number 11 to endure the willpower pressure and sharpen his mental strength, Luo Feng enters the virtual universe and meets with his teacher, Primal Chaos City Leader, on the summit of Thunder Island. When he arrives, he notices something different about his teacher. The chaotic airflow around Primal Chaos City Leader is shifting in strange patterns, showing scenes of creation and change flickering in and out. He has made a breakthrough. He is not yet a Universe Supreme Master, but he can now sense that final layer of boundary clearly. The road ahead of him is real. Primal Chaos City Leader admits with a quiet sigh that if he cannot complete the final crossing before this reincarnation era ends, he may never manage it. Luo Feng congratulates him sincerely, then reveals the reason for his visit. He pulls up the map of the 3 lands of Extremis in the virtual universe space around them. Primal Chaos City Leader's expression shifts from surprise to open astonishment. The map far exceeds anything the human race currently has. Even the maps of the 2 Holy Lands universes cannot compare. Primal Chaos City Leader demands to know where it came from. Luo Feng explains the entire story of the Black Token and the generations of Space Masters who built the record over time. Primal Chaos City Leader laughs with pure joy. He tells Luo Feng this is a massive contribution and that he must take it to Huge Axe Creator immediately. Huge Axe Creator's reaction is even more enthusiastic. He declares that with this map, the human race now stands among the very top powers in all of Universal Ocean. He immediately assigns Luo Feng 20,000 contribution points and talks about the long-term goal that weighs on everyone's mind: the rescue of Teacher Origin, who has been eternally suppressed. With Luo Feng growing stronger and now contributing at this level, Huge Axe Creator dares to wonder if there is eventually a path forward for that goal as well. Luo Feng, for his part, does not wait around for the praise. He leaves the virtual universe and continues deeper into Universe Boat, traveling inside Star Tower through regions where the natural environment alone surpasses anything even the mightiest true treasures can comfortably withstand. Through the infamous Flame Ice region, one of the deepest and most challenging areas of Universe Boat's inner domain, he presses forward. Even inside Star Tower, the intensity of what surrounds him is striking. The black swamp below and the lava ocean above create a zone of extreme environmental hostility. After roughly a month of travel through Flame Ice region, he senses something. Another domain touches his, a freezing one belonging to a being he recognizes once they exchange words. It is Deerbug Master, a supreme being from Purple Moon Holy Land universe, one of the oldest and most accomplished adventurers alive. Deerbug Master possesses a supreme true treasure armor called Deerbug Godly Armor, which elevates him to the rank of a 6th-tier Universe Master. He loves solitary adventure and has endured Universe Ocean longer than most. He tells Luo Feng he noticed the same disturbance and suggests they travel together. 3 days later, the two of them arrive at the source of the disturbance, and the sight that greets him stops Luo Feng cold. Rising from the black swamp, dripping with dark liquid, enormous beyond any scale he has seen before, is the ancient black vessel over 10 billion kilometers in length. It is the boat of Mausoleum. Already gathered nearby are the Divine Eye Clan pair Shadow Dust Master and Sorcerer Sprite Master, along with a representative from the first Ancestral School God and a representative from the Skeleton Clan. Deer Bugmaster offers Luo Fang a deal. He will share his knowledge of the Boat of Mausoleum in exchange for Luo Fang acting as his ally in the confrontation to come. Luo Fang agrees immediately with one condition of his own. When the moment comes to compete for the actual treasure, all alliances are off. Deer Bugmaster agrees without hesitation. What Deer Bugmaster reveals is genuinely fascinating. The Boat of Mausoleum is not a true treasure in the conventional sense. It cannot be claimed by branding with life imprints. It's more like a tool left behind by the ancient civilization that built Universe Boat itself, and it has its own core control hidden somewhere inside. Whoever enters and finds that core control can receive the boat's recognition. The boat can accommodate up to 36 great beings and will carry them into the legendary Mausoleum, a resting place of countless fallen great beings where enormous valuables are said to remain. But here's the critical detail. Once inside the Mausoleum, the boat will depart and will no longer respond to any controller. So obtaining the Boat of Mausoleum and choosing to enter the tomb are mutually exclusive. You either keep the boat or you go inside. When the Boat of Mausoleum fully emerges from the swamp and its cabin doors begin to open, the race begins in earnest. All 5 groups charge toward the entrance simultaneously. The other 3 factions, recognizing Deer Bugmaster as the greatest challenge because of both his power and his knowledge of the boat's internal layout, unite to slow him down. They do not bother targeting Luo Fang much at all, dismissing him as someone who knows nothing about the boat's internal layout. This is the opening Luo Fang has been waiting for. When Deer Bugmaster's speed drops under the combined pressure of 3 factions pushing against him, Luo Fang's Crimson Star Tower surges past him and enters the Boat of Mausoleum first. Inside, the passageway opens into a massive hall with countless corridors branching off in every direction. Luo Fang has no idea which way to go. Just at this moment, Deer Bugmaster, who has pushed through the opposition and entered behind him, transmits a quick message, telling Luo Fang to follow. Deerbug navigates the interior with precision based on his experience studying a previous Boat of Mausoleum, and eventually interacts with a specific section of corridor wall in a way that causes a massive gate to crash down from above, sealing the passage behind them entirely. Sorcerer Sprite Master strikes the gate with full force and is pushed back without moving it even an inch. The 4 rivals are sealed out. Now it is just Luo Fang and Deer Bugmaster alone in the inner corridors. Deer Bugmaster tells Luo Fang plainly that his usefulness as an ally has ended and that from this point forward they are competitors. But he also assures Luo Fang he has no intention of acting against him personally. He explains that after a long life of adventure, he has made peace with the outcomes of things. Falling short to him means nothing. He's not like the beings from the first reincarnation era who turned frantic at the sight of treasure. Then he looks ahead and declares that the core room is just in front of them. Whoever has the capability to claim the core control inside will receive the full inheritance of the Boat of Mausoleum, and whoever does not will face the alternative. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly like the video. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. In the next episode, we will see Luo Fang and Deer Bugmaster face off in the core room of the Boat of Mausoleum as the race to claim one of the most powerful treasures in Universe Ocean reaches its climax, while the other factions search desperately for a way through the sealed passages. So, see you in the next video.